Hello everyone, this is JL Aviation here, bringing you another very special 1/400 scale model unboxing, and this time I have a Phoenix model. I don't have many Phoenix models in my collection, but every now and then they come up with a very good release, one that really just catches my attention, and that was the case with this Aerolíneas Argentinas Airbus A340-300 with the Condor livery that they had during most of the 2000s before their current livery. And it's mostly a nostalgia factor, I think, but this is my favorite livery of Aerolíneas Argentinas, and especially on the A340, which was their flagship for a while. I think it looks beautiful, and I'm really excited to finally get this model out the box. I've been waiting for a while to get this unboxing video out. And the A340 has been one of my favorite aircraft for a long time. I especially love the 300 with its smaller engines, kind of compared to the 500 and 600 series. And by the time this video is out, you probably can see the Edelweiss Airbus A340 trip report that I have posted recently. So make sure to check that out if you want to see a bit of a flight experience on the A340, the only one I've gotten so far. But it's nice to finally get another South American A340 in my collection. I do have an Avior Airlines one, which is the Venezuelan airline, and that one's an Aero Classics, but this is a Phoenix model, so it's definitely going to have a lot better quality. So let's get into looking at the box first. Here, as you can see, the aircraft, Aerolíneas Argentinas, Lima Victor Bravo India Tango, 1/400 scale. There's the Phoenix Models logo. I like how they put the Aerolíneas Condor logo kind of in the background. Heart of Aviation. There it is, limited edition. Usually the Phoenix models are hard to find a bit after they release. As you can see, there's Phoenix there inside of the box. Here it is. Kind of fits the exact size of the box too. And here is the Aerolíneas Argentinas A340. About to get a closer look at it, but it already looks absolutely beautiful. And here we have it now out of the box. Here is the beautiful A340-300. Let's start by getting kind of a wide look at it. As you can see, kind of the dark blue. It looks a bit darker than what the box shows, you know. It usually happens with some models, it looks slightly lighter blue in the box than it does in person, but I think this is more accurate to what the Aerolíneas livery was back then. Here, up in the front, we have a flag of Argentina, given that Aerolíneas is the flag carrier, and then the country's kind of logo that is used for tourism and promotional purposes that they had back then with this livery. They don't have it anymore with the new livery, but it does have that light blue all over it, as you can see. Under there, you can also see the Airbus A340-300 text above that front cargo door, and then below you see part of the last two letters of the registration in the nose gear. This aircraft, interestingly, doesn't have the SkyTeam logo, which I did look up some photos of this exact registration. It did have it, probably after Aerolíneas Argentinas joined SkyTeam. Then as we move further back, you can see the beautiful engines. Some of us refer to the A340 300 and 200 engines, kind of the hair dryer engines, given their kind of smaller shape. I've just always loved the way they look, especially like all four of them here. And if you ever see videos of A340s kind of taking off and landing, they just look absolutely wonderful in action, the sound and everything. Here's the wing with the registration printed on the right wing. Like I said before, Lima Victor Bravo India Tango. And here is the winglet with the beautiful Aerolíneas Argentinas Condor logo. I don't know if you can see it super clearly, but there it is. But you can see it more clearly on the tail. Absolutely love this logo. I just think it's very iconic, and I think one of the reasons I prefer this older livery over the newer one, even though the newer one is very pretty, super modern and easily recognizable, I just think that this older livery, the way the logo just kind of stands out more. You can't see it as clearly on the new livery except on the engines, but I like just the way it stands out here in this tail. The registration again near the back door. Then I'm going to turn the plane around for a bit. Kind of the same on this side, but doesn't have the registration on the left wing. But a bit of a view from above. Then kind of a front view. As you can see, there's also a lot of good detail with the antennas and everything too. And finally, a view from the back. And then under, not much to see, as you can see. It's not like Gemini jets where they have the logo right there where you can put the stand. Just kind of like what you would usually see under the regular aircraft. Yeah, again, the engines, which I think the logo looks really good on. But yeah, it's been very nice to finally get this model. It's my second Aerolíneas Argentinas model after the A330 with the World Cup winning livery, which is, of course, very legendary. And they had a couple special liveries with this one back in the day. There's a couple rare ones I've seen online, and I'll see if I end up getting another one day. But yeah, this is my second Aerolíneas. I hope to get many more in the future, because I've flown Aerolíneas many times to Argentina. They're actually a pretty good airline despite all the troubles they've gone through in their history. And of course, it's unfortunate that they don't have the A340 anymore. They used to fly this to Madrid, for example, a lot to Europe. And they even flew to Australia and New Zealand for a while, I think with the A340-300s. But that route doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. But at least it's nice to get a piece of history with this beautiful aircraft in this classic Condor livery, even though it is not operating anymore, unfortunately. I hope you all have enjoyed this review today. I did look up how this aircraft is doing as of today, and unfortunately it was scrapped at Goodyear, Arizona in 2014. Hopefully I can get to visit one of those aircraft graveyards one day and see one of these Aerolíneas Argentinas classic aircraft. But until then, hope you all have enjoyed this unboxing and review today. Let me know if you like this model too. Let me know what your favorite Aerolíneas Argentinas livery and aircraft is. If you have flown on their A340 back in the day too, make sure to let me know as well, because it must have been a pretty cool experience. But aside from that, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with anyone else who you know might be interested. And as always, thanks so much for watching. This is JL Aviation signing off for the day, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day wherever you're watching from. Stay tuned for more unboxings and trip reports, as well as many other kinds of videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching.